Ooh, I gotta change this. Hey everybody. I gotta fix the rotation here. Give me a second. There we go. All right. It's been a minute since we chatted. I'm in winter mode, but I had to come out and check on the beehives today, so I thought I'd bring you along. Let me flip the view here. So we got one of my hives. All I'm doing today is I'm going in there and just checking the wood chips to see if they need to be replaced, because the condensation gets them all, can get them moldy if I don't check on them often. Look at that. Even the top of the lid has mold on it, so I'll scrape that off. But the wood chips up here are all wet. See if you can see that. So the wood chips there are wet, so we need to replace all that with some fresh wood chips. What's up, Highland Honey? Mike, how you doing? All right, so let's, you see that it's 40 degrees here in Utah. It's a nice day. The bees are, not super active, but active-ish. So let's just go replace some of the wood chips here. Yeah, this is all wet. Like I say, I think that's a good sign, because that means the condensation's coming up from the heat that they generate, and instead of dripping back down on them, it's getting caught in the wood. So I'm grateful for that, rather than going on top of them. So let's get rid of all this junk, all the wet stuff. I put some fondant in here the other day too. I'm curious to see if they're eating on that at all. I can hear them right there. Sure sound like they're eating on it. So this has been a pretty warm winter. I mean, it's been cold the last couple of weeks, but it's still getting up into like 40 degrees during the day. Maybe after I put the wood chips in here, let's take this off and just take a peek at the bees. I brought my veil and some gloves if I need it. Let's throw those wood chips in there. This has always worked for me. I've always done these hive quilts, and it works pretty well for me. I think it's a level of insulation, so the heat doesn't escape. It also traps the condensation, allows for some airflow. All good, all good. Obviously, if you have a bunch of hives, you couldn't do this, but wouldn't make sense. But with 3 hives, it's no problem. There's a bee right there. There you go. Okay, so we're good there. I want to scrape some of this mold off of the lid that gathered. Do a little of that. Don't need any of that on there. That's easy enough. All right, let's peek in there just for the fun of it. Can you see? If I open that lid, can you see? What's up, Moza? Where are you coming from? Well, I can't see that flag. Where is that? All right, let's take this off, see if I can avoid getting stung. Ooh. Tell you what, they've propolized this down. All right, let's take a peek. Oh, snap. Yeah, they're eating that fondant I put on there, huh? Can you see that? They're all over in there. That hive's looking good. Looking healthy. Spring's coming, folks. It's exciting. All right, let's put the lid on. Let's go check the other hives. One down. Two to go. All right. So here's the other two hives. You can see the sun's kind of hitting that one. This one's in the shade. Some activity. Not a lot, but I've been watching the bees come in and out. If we watch it here for a second, yeah, there's one sneaking out. There's a couple. Let's just peek to make sure. Let me lower the stand a little bit. Let's just peek to see if the wood is wet. Nope. Not wet. The lid has a little bit of condensation on it. Yeah, it does, but not enough to soak the wood chips. So let's lift it up and see if they're messing with the fondant at all. Ooh, a little bit. Got a few bees over here. They've been chewing on it. I can see they're chewing on it, but we don't have a big population up here like the other one. I'll bring you over so you can see. You can see how the bees have chewed on the fondant a little bit. Sure smells good. Oh, I just got buzzed by one right in the grill. Okay, let's close this one up. If I get stung today, this will probably be the earliest in the year that I've ever been stung. Okay, now let's check on this hive right here. Let's see. Maybe right there. How's that? Let me go grab the garbage can. Yeah, so all this is wet right there. I don't think I need to, I think I can probably take that in a load. Grab my wood chips here. It's a little bit wet. That ought to do. About need to get some more wood chips. All right, let's peek inside just for the fun of it. This has always been, at least over the last year, this has been the more aggressive hive. So let's see if they get mad at me. Oh yeah, look at that. They've almost chewed all that fondant up. So I put a bunch in there. I'm glad they're eating it. Woo! Just had one just bump my lip. Okay. Let's put the lid back on. Not too shabby. What do you think? Maybe get some more fondant for this one? You know, we get through another month and a half, they're going to be in pretty good shape. Yeah, everybody's surviving so far. That's good news. All right, over and out.